The name of your blog is special. Can you tell me a little about how you decided this name?
I have always been occupied by how politics is ruling our lives. Because I came from Iran because of the political situation. So it has affected me a lot. And then when I was at the end of my 20th, on my last long trip, I was in France and I still didn't know what I wanted to study. I suddenly decided I wanted to be a journalist because then I could use my engagement in society and politics and write about it. So, I mean, we people are ruled by politics, and that's life. And there is a lots of bullshit we have to deal with. And life is much more bigger than just politics too. I mean, life is everything. But yeah, it's like a mixed candy box. You have everything in it. So you have the people, you have the politics, you have life, and you have bullshit. Most of the people, they say if you want to make a blog, you should just make a certain subject which you concentrate on. But for me, everything is so interesting. So I don't want to put any limits for myself. I was born in Iran.
Yes.
I came to Norway when I was 14 and a half. And I spent most of my 20s traveling around because I was like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to study. I was restless. And yeah, so I started traveling to different parts of the world. And that, I think, shaped me a lot. When I was out on the road, I just felt home. Because when I'm in a society which is so many rules, I actually don't feel so much home. And I think every society, they have a lot of rules. That's the way it is. That's the way society works. Deep inside, we are all quite similar. Of course, the feelings of happiness, the feelings of joy, the feelings of sadness, the feelings of jealousy, the feelings of... they are all similar and we all have them.
Mm-hmm.
But how you take them out is different, is from person to person. Some people, they just suppress it. Some people, they take it out. Some people, they observe it and they don't do so much about it. And I think it's also something with the age, the more ripe you become, the more you understand how to deal with people. So it's not my way or highway, but it's more kind of exploration, what you want to achieve in that relationship or in that communication.
Who do you feel that you are?
I think I have a certain side which is like the basic, which doesn't change. It's like my curiosity, my sense of wonder, my kindness, and I'm a dreamer. I always dream about something better, or so that's like the core.
Okay.
Of Parisa. But then you have the personality, which changes all the time according to the situation, or then you have to learn to center it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't whip by the wind all the time, by circumstances. And if you do, you just have to allow it that, okay.
What kind of strategy do you use to do that?
I don't know if I use any strategy, but I think it's just like being conscious about who I am and who I want to be. And it's like a muscle, you have to work on it every day. And creativity is a way to work on that muscle, because that brings you to the center.
Yeah.
It brings you to the moment where you just are. I'm more a listener than a talker, I think. I love to listen to people.
Yeah.
If I'm like in a group of people, I'm not the one who takes the room and talks. I usually listen to people.
You are also a single mother. Can you tell me a little about how you experienced to first be a very free spirit, as I said, and then suddenly you have to take care of someone.
Not to deliver too much of myself, but to put it that way, my son was the gift of my life. And he also forced me to settle down, because I was like a gypsy. I was like just traveling from place to place, and I was like working half a year, and I was out on the road half a year, and suddenly I became a mother, or not suddenly, but then I became a mother, and then I had to settle down. And then I had to face a lot of sides of myself, a lot of dimensions of life, which I didn't want to face before when I was not a mother. So now my son is 19 years old, so it has been a long process, but I think it has been one of the most challenging and also most giving experiences I have had in my life, to be alone and have responsibility. I mean, I have shared responsibility with my ex, or the father of my son, but still you have all the responsibility when you have your kids, so you're alone. So I would say it's like both demanding and also very giving. And I would have not been the person I am today if it was not because of my experience as a mother, because it has enriched my life in many, many levels. Even it has been really tough to be a single mother.